Hi everyone, and welcome to the Girls STEM Day 2021 Computer Science and Electrical Engineering activity. Today we're going to learn how to build flower circuits. So, first, who are electrical engineers and computer scientists? Electrical engineers develop, or think and make, new and greener ways to use electricity safely. So they found ways to use renewable energy sources such as wind or even the sun to power our homes. Computer scientists put our ideas into a language called code that a computer can understand. So they gather data and find new ways to best use energy and power and can help our environment. So we're going to learn about the engineering process, which is what every engineer does when they're working on a project. The first step of the engineering design process is to ask a question. So engineers are here to solve problems and make the world a better place. So we have to ask ourselves, what's the problem and what do we need to improve? So then after that, we imagine what we're going to do. We come up with ideas in our head and just be creative. Then we plan a way to put our creativity into action. So we come up with a solution and put steps by steps to see how we can solve the problem. Then we actually get to create it or build it. And then after that, we have to test and make sure it works, of course. And then after that, we can improve it and then share our results. And then the whole process can repeat and repeat and repeat. I said at the beginning of this presentation that we're going to be building a flower circuit, but what is a circuit? A circuit is a complete path where electricity can flow. So when the electric current flows, it can be used to power different things, like a light bulb. So when you turn the lights on in your house and the light comes on, that's because electricity is flowing. How do circuits work? There has to be an energy source where the circuit can receive the electricity. So some examples of this are the windmills or the solar panels, and even a battery. So when you have to put batteries in your toys or your remote controls, that's basically a circuit and they're getting energy from that battery. Circuits have three main parts. So there have to be wires that can carry the electricity, a device that the electricity powers, and a power source. And for the circuit to work, all of these parts must be connected. So if you see in the first image, all the parts are connected, so the energy from the battery is turning on the light bulb. But in the open circuit, it's not connected, so there's nowhere for the energy to flow, so the light bulb isn't going to be turned on. So, just a warning, electricity is measured using voltage. So if you don't have enough volts coming from your power source, your device won't work. So if your battery is too small, then it can't power a really big light bulb. But if you have too many volts, it can overpower your machine and cause it to explode. So we're going to create our own safe circuit. So what you're going to need is a light bulb from a string of lights or Christmas lights, or from a small flashlight. So if it's from a string of lights, make sure you take the bulb out of the plastic holder so its two metal ends are revealed. And if it's from a small flashlight, make sure it can be powered by 2D batteries or less. So if you build your circuit and your light bulb doesn't turn on, it might be because your battery's not powerful enough or your light bulb is just too big. So what you're going to need is aluminum foil, scissors, electrical tape, 1 or 2D batteries, and markers, and that's it.
Hi everyone, my name is Callan, and today we're going to do an activity that'll teach us about computer science and electrical engineering. So what you're going to need is a battery, a D battery preferably, some electrical tape, some aluminum foil, some scissors, and a small light bulb. This one is one that you'll find on a Christmas tree, but if you have a small flashlight light bulb, that will work as well. So the first step is we're going to cut our aluminum foil into strips. So we're going to cut them about 2 inches thick, and we're going to cut 2 strips. Okay, once we have our 2 strips, these are going to be the wires that the current can travel through. So we're going to fold these up. You can really smush them together or fold them however you want, just so that they're a little more compact. So I'm just folding mine in half. Like this, kind of smushing it together. And I'm going to repeat the same thing for the other strip of aluminum foil. Okay, and then we smush it together. So now you're going to get your electrical tape and your battery. So if you don't know, a battery has a positive side, which is the one with the little lump on it, and a negative side, which is flat. So we're going to tape our aluminum foil to across the negative side, and then our other strip is going to go across the positive side. So we're just going to tape it with our electrical tape, just like this. And we'll get our other strip and tape it on the negative side. Just like this. So then you should have a battery with 2 strips of aluminum foil coming from it. So now, if you have a Christmas light, you don't even need to tape. You can just touch the light to the 2 sides of the aluminum foil and it'll light up. Okay, so we're going to show you how to tape a light bulb if you're using a light bulb that looks like this. So make sure you get a smaller light bulb, like one from a flashlight, to make sure that your battery can turn it on. So remember we said that the battery has a positive and a negative side. So the positive side has the little bump on it and the negative side is flat. So we taped this piece of aluminum foil to the negative side. So we're going to take our light bulb and wrap the end of this piece of foil around this golden part of the light bulb. Just like this. And then we're going to tape it on, make sure it's secure with our electrical tape. And then we'll just be able to tap this against our positive side to make sure to see the light bulb turn on. Now make sure that you're using a small light bulb. If your light bulb isn't turning on, it might be because it's too big. Okay, so if you're using a Christmas light, you'll cut it off and you'll see these little wires here. You may want to have someone help you do that, but you just get the strips and you'll touch the cords of one side to the cords of the other and your light bulb should turn on, just like that.
Spring has sprung. Now that spring is here, there will be more sun and wind to help power our homes. Using sustainable power is a great way to help our planet stay green and healthy. So on your circuit, to make it spring themed, you can draw flowers on your aluminum foil wires or decorate it with anything you'd like. Hope you have fun!